Okay, I just got off the phone with a customer service department for a company and the call did not go well. So you're getting a really irritated JoJo today. And I apologize for that in advance. But also, you probably would have gotten a really irritated JoJo even if that call didn't happen because I am just not in a good mood today. So I don't really know why I'm still recording. This is honestly, actually, this is like the only day I have to record this video. So that's why I'm still recording this video, even though I'm very irritated right now. But it's also been just like a really gloomy day. It's been raining literally from the moment I woke up. It's only 4:17 p.m. and it is nearly pitch black outside. I really am just not here for it today. So anyway, we're here to talk about my November. This is probably gonna be a really quick update because, well, you'll find out in a second. So let's just jump right in, shall we? Hey, hello, my name is JoJo and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. All right, so the semester is in shambles, y'all. There's really no other way to put it. The semester is in complete and utter shambles. It is in ruin, okay? It has just completely collapsed. No one knows what the hell is going on anymore at this point. And it's pretty much every man for themselves. So, kind of put that in context. Let's start with classes. So overall, classes naturally, just as the semester was progressing, became very stressful, very overwhelming, as you would expect, because as you're getting close to the end of the semester and finals start approaching, that's just what happens. And so that was the case with the first half of November. It just started feeling very much overwhelming. I was verging on absolute collapse, which still happened, but for a different reason. I feel like I sank. My chair sank. I feel lower to the ground. Hold on. Okay, it's a little better. It's probably gonna sink in. I need a new computer chair. That's another thing. This chair just doesn't want to, I don't know, the pump thingy on the bottom just doesn't want to stay inflated, so the chair doesn't stay up anymore. It's a fairly old chair. I've had it for like 3-4 years now. I'm ready for a new desk chair. It's another reason why I'm irritated. just add that to the list of why I'm irritated. Right now, it's because my chair won't stay up. What was I saying? Yeah, so classes naturally were just becoming stressful. And that was the case for the first half of November. Like I said, I was literally on the verge of like absolute collapse. But about midway through the month, classes became no more. I'm sorry, I'm literally laughing because at this point, that's all I can do. I'm laughing for a very bad reason. What I'm about to say is not funny whatsoever, but it's all I can do at this point. But yeah, about midway through November, the part-time faculty at my school went on strike, and because university heads tend to have a really difficult time understanding just how vital part-time faculty are to the running of a university, basically all of my classes stopped at that point. Majority of my classes this semester were taught by part-time faculty. So those classes kind of just stopped immediately. And then because full-time faculty also want to show support and stand in solidarity with the part-time faculty for the reasons that they are striking, full-time faculty members also stopped their classes. So then the class that was being taught by the full-time faculty member this year, I no longer have. So classes are just not a thing right now. Assignments are kind of just optional. You do them if you want to, but if you don't, there's no penalty. And that has made it really difficult because Some of the assignments that we had coming up for finals, like papers and case formulations, were going to end up being a part of our externship applications that we have coming up. And so yeah, that whole situation is still ongoing. I 100% support the part-time faculty in their striking. So while as a student, I am obviously being impacted by the strike, I also completely understand why this strike is needed. And so yeah, that is that. I haven't had a class in a couple of weeks now. And I probably won't for the rest of the semester. So anyway, moving on. Clinical work. So despite the strike, clinical work is still ongoing. Obviously, because of ethical reasons, we can't just like abandon our clients because the vast majority of the university is on strike at the moment. So even though as students, we are supporting the strike by not going to class, not really engaging via university platforms. So like a lot of people are no longer using their university emails. They're not using university paid for like Zoom accounts or anything like that. Everyone's kind of using their own personal accounts to communicate with each other. Even though we're doing all of that to support the strike and not cross the picket line, we do still have to go to campus to do our clinical work, which makes it really difficult to kind of not feel like we're violating the strike in some way. But we also have an obligation to our clients, and so clinical work carries on. And because we are students providing therapy to other students when we're in these therapy sessions and the topic of the strike comes up and academic stress and all of that, you can imagine how stressful and difficult it is to manage our own feelings in those sessions with clients who are also trying to talk about how the strike is impacting them. So it's all a lot right now. It's a lot. But alas, we carry on. So overall, regarding my clinical work, I still adore everything and everyone at the counseling center, especially recently. I went through a thing. I'm still kind of going through that thing. And I had to take some time off. And just like the outpouring of support from the director and my supervisors was just absolutely like amazing and heartwarming. And yeah, just amid all of the chaos happening everywhere else, the counseling center still feels kind of like a safe base for me to go back to, which is a really good thing and that I'm really grateful for. So yeah. Okay, I just fixed my chair again. We're gonna see how long it stays up this time. If y'all see me slowly sinking down to the ground, just know it's not me, it's my chair. If you have any recommendations for really good desk chairs, please put them in the comments because I'm in desperate need of a chair. It's sinking again, I can feel it. Do y'all see me sinking down to the ground? It's a very slow sink, but I feel it. I'm giving up. Anyway, yeah, if y'all have recommendations for desk chairs, please comments because I can't do this for much longer. I'm going to rip my hair out. Anyway, moving on to research. So like I just mentioned, I'm kind of going through some things in my personal life right now that kind of forced me to take a couple of days off. I actually took like a whole week off. Yeah, so research is kind of just on a major pause right now. I had to cancel my most recent dissertation meeting that I had scheduled, and I haven't had like a one-on-one meeting with my advisor and dissertation chair in a few weeks now. Yeah, basically I'm really just trying to use what little energy I have left in me to get through what's left of the semester. And that for me means putting all of my focus into what absolutely needs to get done in the next few weeks and just pulling back on anything that maybe, even though I want to get done this semester, does not absolutely need to get done this semester. That's just where I'm at mentally, physically, emotionally. That's all I can manage at this point. So while my research and my dissertation are still on my mind constantly because anxiety, I just have to realistically evaluate what I can accomplish right now based on how I'm feeling, and I just can't work on any research at the moment. So that's where we're at with that. I feel like this is gonna be like the worst update ever. Anyway, externship. We have a new section to add to these little update videos for the time being, at least for the next few months. Externship application season is officially underway. My program had our first externship application information session meeting type thing a couple of weeks ago, and I am overwhelmed already. I am so overwhelmed. It was so overwhelming. There was so much information thrown at me at once. I really didn't want to go to the meeting because I knew that's what was gonna happen. But I went anyway because I knew that there was probably gonna be information in there that was really important for me to know. But I left that meeting and immediately went to bed. My brain, I couldn't handle anything else for the rest of the day. That's how anxious I was after that meeting. Yeah, there are so many things to know, so many things to keep track of, so many rules. So many rules. At this point, it's like I'm so anxious about it that I just don't want to go on externship. Like, I'm like, do I need to do this? Do I need to go on extra? Do I need to finish my PhD? That's a question. Y'all don't listen to me. I'm just really stressed out right now. These are the thoughts that cross my mind when I'm stressed and exhausted and anxious. I just sit here and question at least 5 times a day how badly I need this PhD and what I could possibly do instead for a living. Because I would do anything to not feel this way, even if it meant giving up the career of my dreams. But anyway, externship applications are due on January 9th or 10th, I believe. I can't really remember the exact date at this point. But basically that means that at least the first few weeks of my winter break will be spent preparing my externship applications, writing cover letters, updating my CV, getting recommendation letters, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, speaking of all of that, I'm currently trying to figure out what kinds of content I'm gonna put out next semester. So if you are interested in seeing externship related content and kind of getting a deeper inside look at what the externship application process is like, let me know and I will definitely figure out some way to turn this whole process into content. Maybe that will make it less stressful for me somehow. If I think of it less as making crucial decisions for my future career and more about content for my YouTube channel, maybe that'll make it less stressful and anxiety provoking for me. Who knows? So yeah, let me know if this is something that you'd be interested in seeing or hearing more about, and I will definitely make some videos about it in January and February. So yeah, overall feelings thus far, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. I am exhausted. I am tired. I am fatigued chronically. I literally am running on fumes at this point this semester. I don't even want to go into too much about my own personal feelings right now, beyond saying that I'm tired and exhausted, because the semester is over in literally like a few weeks, which means I'm going to be recording my final update video of the semester in literally like 2 weeks from now. So that will be the video where I literally like purge all of my feelings about the semester. So yeah, for now I'm exhausted and I'm running on fumes and I'm tired and I want to go home. to my family. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So a few more weeks and I'll be done. So that being said, thank you for watching, especially oh my god. Thank you for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. I truly appreciate it. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. Desk chair suggestions, please. Let me know if you want externship related content for next semester. And yeah, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and click that little notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. And I'll see you in my next one.